Hi there, Stampers. Welcome to my Sunday share a card. I'm going to bring to you this evening 4 cards that all feature the Extraordinary Flora bundle. And of course, I looked too late online and the dies are not available, but I'm going to go ahead and share these products with you anyway, because the washi tape and the die will be back in stock very soon, and it will be orderable. So I'm just going to proceed with what I planned with these cards that all feature that washi tape. So hang on just a second here. I think I'm having technical difficulties. Okay, so I hope your Sunday has gone well. Also your weekend, I hope you did something fun. And I went to the festivities last night at Lake Camelot. If you live local to me, you know where Lake Camelot is. So that's where I was yesterday afternoon and last evening. So the grandkids had all kinds of fun in the pool and all the different festivities for the kids, and they had a live band going on last night, and the kids did not stay for the fireworks. It was getting too late, but they had a fun day. So okay, so as I said, this is Sunday share a card, and I actually have 4 different cards to share today using that featured washi tape bundle, and I'm going to bring the catalog in here in case you have not seen it. It's on pages 84 and 85. And I have the stamp set and the die, of course, which this bundle will be available on July 7th, according to my information. And then the washi tape, which is absolutely gorgeous, over here on this other page, it will be available to order on July 21st again. So those are the products that I'm featuring. And I do apologize, it's not available right now, but I tell you what, popular things like that, they just fly off the shelves, as they say. Okay, so before I proceed with these 4 cards, I just want to do a quick recap of last Sunday night. If you watched my Facebook Live, I did a video on the, let's see, what's it called? Blooms, Floral in Blooms designer paper. So with that Floral in Blooms, I asked for people to vote, and I drew 2 names, and so the winners are Vicki Rayburn and Gail Sexton. So if you are watching, stay tuned. I will get your cards to you in the mail. Or if I'm going to be seeing you at an upcoming class, I will give you your card at that time. But again, Gail Sexton and Vicki Rayburn, congratulations. You have won your favorite card that you voted on from last week. So here we go. Without further ado, we're going to start with this one. I'll bring it up a little closer here. This real pretty embossing folder is actually an online exclusive, and there's 2 of them in the pack. So this was the one I used, and then the next card I'm going to show you use this floral image. And this is called the Glass and Gardens embossing folder. Like I said, that's an online exclusive. So here's that card. These flowers have been cut out from that pretty washi tape, and then I just used dimensionals to add those to the card. The second card, again, features that real pretty floral embossing folder that I just showed you, and some more of those flowers raised up with dimensionals, and then I used the stylish shapes dies for that circle. Okay, and this one, again, really simple card using 1 little flower, and I made it a happy birthday. This background is Flirty Flamingo for my card base, and this folder is an online exclusive again that's called Pressed Flowers embossing folder. So you can get that on the online exclusives. And then the last card we did at class the other day, and this is just white layers. So the card base is white, and then I did another white layer, and then I used this die. Is so cool because part of it cuts it all the way, and part of it is just loose, so you can raise up these leaves so it looks like a 3D little die. Part of it's attached and part of it's cut. So that's kind of cool. That is from the beautiful motif dies from the annual catalog, and again I just use those washi tape flowers. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple things with that bundle. So the washi tape, if you have not seen it for real in person, it's like this. It's really sticky and it's good quality washi tape, and it's, you know, this wide, and you can get a ton of flowers out of there. I do recommend that you have some sort of little container to sort these in. So I've seen ice cube trays. Somebody had an ice cube tray that was really cute, and I've just got these little things. They all have lids, and I put all my leaves in one container, and then all my coral pink colors in one, and then my purpley color flowers in another one. So that's just what I did with all my pieces that I cut out. And then the actual washi tape, I'm going to bring this in and share the dies also, or the one single die. Okay, so how this works is if you start your washi tape, you might have a section like this. You need to get rid of that. You can still cut it, so you just tear off or cut a piece like this that's not a whole run of the die. And what I mean by that is it'll cut like this part, okay? So then you got your flowers cut, and you've got that many, and then if you want a whole die, you have to go to the next color. So the coral, the pinks would be one full die cut here, and then the purples would be another full die cut here. So as an example, the easiest way is just line up this long die. I found if you see that long die, you know where it goes with this leaf, this little vine. And you're just going to line the die up with that and cut the whole thing with your die cut machine for all your purple shades and leaves. Then you're going to do the same thing with your coral pink colors and line that up with that leaf and cut all of these through the machine at one time. So just a warning that if you do have that little piece, you know, like I said, just get rid of that. And then once you get it lined up where you've got all the colors together, then you can do it one fell swoop with the die. And just to show you the comparison, these purple flowers have been done on white, our basic white cardstock, and then this is a window sheet. So you can see the difference. Hopefully the camera will show you that difference. So like I said, white cardstock versus just a window sheet there. You can see the different transparent look. So depending on what you're going for. So that's what that is. And with the window sheets, I've been saving those. Well, first of all, I'll show you the set. This is what the stamp set looks like from the book. Like I said, if you want the whole entire bundle with the die, you'll have to wait until July 7th. And then, what else do I have to show you? Oh, okay, with the window sheet, I just take my, this is a new stamp set. I pre-ordered this, but this will be available in the online store on August 1st. Or the first few days, it might be August 2nd, I don't know. Whatever the first few days in August, it'll be available, either the 2nd or the 3rd maybe. And customers can order this Christmas set. So what I do is I just tear off this flimsy sheet, you know, peel that back and get rid of that, and then I save these things, this plastic window sheet. So I just put all of my dies directly on the case. Just peel off all these dies and put them where they go. You know how to do that. You've probably done that yourself. So peel those off, save this window sheet, and that's what I've been using for my washi tape. Okay, and with this set comes a die, if you get the bundle, and That's what's Bauble Blooms. So I like this die, and the shape of an ornament goes with this as a bundle. And I'm going to be featuring that in an upcoming Christmas class. So if you live local to me in Central Illinois, in the Peoria area, I'm going to have an event in my house for 2 different weeks. And if you wanted to take a picture of this, but the dates are there, so July 21st through August 1st. So there's 2 weeks, and you pick a day and a time that works for you. And we will make 6 Christmas cards. So that's my Christmas in July class that I've got coming up, if you're local. All right, and I'll bring all 4 cards back. Again, I appreciate you stopping by. Leave me a comment, please. Tell me which card you like the best, or just say hey, or whatever you're doing this weekend, let me know. But here's card number 1. Here's card number 2. Here's card number 3. And here's card number 4. So thank you so much for stopping by Lori Stampin' Creations. And until next time, happy stamping. Bye-bye.